So, Spirit Halloween the movie is now out on all VOD platforms, and if you want to know whether or not this spooky product placement of a movie is worth checking out, well, stay tuned. So let's get into it. Hello friends, and welcome back to the Brockopp side, a place to live, talk, and buy movies. And real quick, before we get into all the spooky shenanigans, if you guys have seen this movie, go ahead and comment down below what your thoughts on it were. Did you enjoy it? Did you not enjoy it? Does it make you just kind of wish the Five Nights at Freddy's movie would come just that little faster? But either way, let's get going. So this movie was directed by David Poig and is about three friends who decide to spend the night at the local Spirit Halloween, and naturally a bunch of spooky, scary shenanigans occur with animatronics coming to life, a ghostly Christopher Lloyd haunting it, all done in about 80 minutes or so. So when this movie was announced, I was mildly interested in the idea because it is based on Spirit Halloween, the retail chain of Halloween stores that pop up every year. I love going to Spirit Halloween when they pop up, which is also where I got this really cool Halloween Haddonfield sign, which of course means the movie is basically going to be an 80-minute commercial for Spirit Halloween, which, you know, kind of reminds me of some other blatant product placement. Like, remember the 2017 Power Rangers movie where all the heroes and Rita Repulsa had to get this thing buried under a Krispy Kreme, so they had to go to the Krispy Kreme, and then Rita Repulsa enters the Krispy Kreme and just eats a glazed donut right on camera. Delicious. My point being, did you really think I was coming into Spirit Halloween the movie expecting peak cinema? I mean, yeah, kind of, but, you know, let's just start with the good things. So, somehow the filmmakers managed to get Christopher Lloyd to star in this movie as the villain, and it's always fun to see Christopher Lloyd kind of ham it up on camera a little bit. He doesn't have a whole lot to work with in this movie. In fact, he's only physically on screen for, like, maybe 5 minutes at the very beginning when his character gets, you know, killed off, quote unquote, and then you just kind of hear him through VO as his ghost haunts the different animatronics in the Spirit Halloween store, so his presence is felt throughout the entire movie, which is still kinda nice, but also it would have been cool if he had just a little bit more to do than just simply be like, "Mwahaha, I'm evil and I'm going to possess this wonderful animatronics at Spirit Halloween, available now for $299.95. But as far as the production design goes, the Spirit Halloween store itself looks absolutely perfect, and something that I really appreciate about the store literally inside the movie is that they don't try to make it look any fancier or, you know, more elegant looking than a real Spirit Halloween. It looks exactly like every Spirit Halloween you've ever been into. And whenever it cuts to an exterior of the Spirit store itself, you can clearly tell that used to be a Toys R Us, which is just another lovely piece of detail, because everybody knows when a store dies, a Spirit Halloween is inevitably going to take over come October. The subtext in this movie, man, it's quite exquisite. And as far as the rest of the movie goes, nothing else particularly stands out. I mean, you know, the cast of kids in this movie, they're like, you know, 12 to 13 years old. You know, their acting chops aren't phenomenal, but also, much like Christopher Lloyd, they don't have much to do in this movie, and it's not anything particularly original either. It's your typical, oh, we're ending middle school and we're going into high school next year, so, you know, we can't do kid stuff anymore, but then some of the friends are like, hey, we still want to do kid stuff. Alright, come on, come be with me and Discount Will Byers and let's have a spooky time. I think it would be easy enough for some people to just completely knock the movie, that it's not scary or doesn't try anything all that crazy. But also, you know, you gotta have a couple of, you know, kid-friendly Halloween movies once in a while. It's on the same level of tone as like a Nickelodeon Halloween special or a Disney Channel original movie. The difference being some of those Disney Channel movies are actually pretty good, like the Halloween Town series, or Mostly Ghostly, Who Let the Ghosts Out. So as far as that goes, I'd say Disney Channel Halloween movies are up here, and this movie is somewhere below that. The bottom line is the movie is extremely unoriginal and is basically just one giant piece of product placement for Spirit Halloween, but also it's, at the end of the day, it's just harmless, kid-friendly fun. If you have kids and you just want to watch something new and mildly spooky, then maybe consider paying $3.99 to stream this at home. But if you are looking for a low-budget horror movie to check out this Halloween with some blood, gore, and a similar survive the night type scenario, might I suggest checking out Willy's Wonderland if you haven't already? So yeah, the grown-ups can have that one, and the rest of the world can have Spirit Halloween the movie, I guess. Otherwise, I'm gonna give Spirit Halloween the movie a bronze unboxing machete. But if you want to see some more movie reviews from me, I got a playlist for that right over here. But otherwise, subscribe if you live talking by movies, and we'll see you on the Brockopp side.